Historically, Japan's employment practices were characterized by lifetime employment, where workers would dedicate their entire careers to a single company, fostering loyalty and a strong sense of community. This system, coupled with seniority-based promotions, created a stable workforce and a deep-rooted corporate culture. However, as we transition into the 21st century, Japan faces significant demographic challenges that are reshaping this traditional landscape. With an aging population and declining birth rates, the workforce is shrinking, leading to labor shortages and increased pressure on the existing workforce. This demographic shift is forcing companies to rethink their employment strategies, moving away from the once sacrosanct lifetime employment model towards more flexible and diverse work arrangements. The contrast between Japan's past and present work culture is striking. Where once job security and company loyalty were paramount, now adaptability and innovation are becoming essential. In Japan, traditional hiring practices have long been defined by the concept of shukatsu, or job hunting, which plays a pivotal role in shaping the career paths of new graduates. Shukatsu typically begins in the penultimate year of university, where students engage in a rigorous process of interviews, company presentations, and networking events. This practice is deeply ingrained in Japanese culture, emphasizing the importance of securing a position with a reputable company before graduation. The impact of shukatsu on new graduates is profound, as it not only dictates their immediate employment opportunities, but also influences their long-term career trajectories. Graduates often feel immense pressure to conform to the expectations of this process, which can lead to stress and anxiety as they compete for limited positions in a challenging job market. Another cornerstone of Japan's employment landscape is the concept of lifetime employment, a practice that has historically provided workers with a sense of job security and stability. Under this system, employees are typically hired straight out of university and remain with the same company until retirement. This arrangement fosters loyalty and a strong corporate identity as workers invest their lives in the success of their employer. However, while lifetime employment has its advantages, it also comes with cultural expectations that can be daunting. Employees are often expected to prioritize their company above personal interests, leading to long hours and a lack of work-life balance. For foreign workers, adapting to these traditional practices can be particularly challenging. The nuances of shukatsu and the expectations surrounding lifetime employment may differ significantly from hiring practices in their home countries. Foreign employees may struggle to navigate the intricate social dynamics and cultural norms that govern Japanese workplaces, which can hinder their integration and career advancement. Understanding these traditional hiring practices is essential for anyone looking to work in Japan, as they highlight the complexities of the Japanese employment landscape and the cultural values that underpin it. Japan is currently grappling with a significant demographic crisis, characterized by an aging population and declining birth rates. As of recent statistics, approximately 28% of Japan's population is over the age of 65, making it one of the oldest societies in the world. This demographic shift has profound implications for the workforce, as the ratio of working-age individuals to retirees continues to shrink. Projections indicate that by 2030, the working-age population could decrease by nearly 20%, leading to labor shortages across various sectors. This decline not only threatens economic growth, but also places immense pressure on social welfare systems that support the elderly. The societal impacts of an aging population are far-reaching. With fewer young people entering the workforce, there is a growing concern about the sustainability of Japan's economy. A younger workforce is essential for innovation, productivity, and the overall vitality of the economy. As the number of retirees increases, the burden on the younger generation to support them through taxes and social services becomes heavier, creating a potential intergenerational conflict. Additionally, the lack of youth can lead to a stagnation of ideas and cultural dynamism, further exacerbating the challenges faced by society. In light of these pressing issues, there is an urgent need for Japan to attract immigrant workers to fill the labor gaps. Historically, Japan has maintained strict immigration policies, but the current demographic realities necessitate a reevaluation of this stance. By welcoming foreign workers, Japan can not only alleviate labor shortages, but also infuse the economy with diverse perspectives and skills. This shift could help revitalize industries that are struggling to find qualified personnel, from healthcare to technology. As Japan navigates this critical juncture, the integration of immigrant workers may prove to be a vital strategy for ensuring economic stability and fostering a more balanced demographic structure. Understanding these dynamics is crucial for grasping the future of Japan's workforce and the broader implications for its society. Japan's cultural values have historically shaped its immigration policies, leading to a notable reluctance to embrace foreign workers. Rooted in a strong sense of homogeneity and national identity, Japanese society has often viewed immigration with skepticism. This perspective is influenced by historical events, including periods of isolation and a desire to maintain cultural integrity. As a result, Japan has implemented strict immigration controls, which have limited the influx of foreign workers and contributed to a societal norm that prioritizes uniformity over diversity. This reluctance has had significant implications, creating a workforce that is increasingly unable to meet the demands of a rapidly changing economy. However, in recent years, public opinion in Japan has begun to shift regarding the acceptance of foreign workers. As the country faces pressing labor shortages due to an aging population and declining birth rates, there is a growing recognition of the need for immigrant labor to sustain economic growth. Surveys indicate that a significant portion of the population is becoming more open to the idea of foreign workers contributing to various sectors, particularly in industries like healthcare, construction, and agriculture. This evolving mindset reflects a pragmatic approach to addressing labor gaps while acknowledging the contributions that immigrants can make to society. Despite this changing attitude, Japan continues to seek a delicate balance between preserving its cultural values and addressing the urgent need for labor. Policymakers are tasked with creating immigration frameworks that allow for the integration of foreign workers while ensuring that Japan's cultural identity remains intact. This includes initiatives aimed at fostering cultural exchange and promoting understanding between Japanese citizens and newcomers. The challenge lies in crafting policies that not only attract skilled labor, but also facilitate a harmonious coexistence that respects Japan's traditions. As Japan navigates this complex landscape, the interplay between cultural values and immigration policies will be crucial in shaping the future of its workforce and society. Understanding these dynamics is essential for grasping the broader implications of Japan's approach to immigration in an increasingly globalized world. Japan's economic history is marked by remarkable transformations, particularly in the aftermath of World War II. Following the war, Japan faced the daunting task of rebuilding its economy from the ground up. With the support of the United States through the Marshall Plan and significant investments in infrastructure, Japan embarked on a path of rapid economic growth during the 1950s and 1960s. This period, often referred to as the Japanese economic miracle, was characterized by high industrial output, technological advancements, and a focus on export-oriented growth. Key factors contributing to this success included a strong work ethic, government-industry collaboration, and a commitment to education and innovation. Japanese companies, such as Toyota and Sony, became global leaders, showcasing the effectiveness of quality control and production techniques. However, the economic boom was not without its challenges. The 1990s marked a significant turning point as Japan experienced a severe economic collapse, often referred to as the lost decade. This downturn was triggered by the bursting of an asset price bubble, leading to a prolonged period of stagnation, deflation, and high unemployment rates. The collapse had long-term effects on employment, as many companies adopted more flexible labor practices, moving away from the traditional lifetime employment model. Job security diminished, and the rise of non-regular employment became prevalent, creating a divide between full-time and part-time workers. Japan's economic history offers valuable lessons that remain relevant today. The importance of adaptability and innovation in the face of changing global dynamics is a key takeaway. Additionally, the need for a more inclusive labor market that accommodates diverse employment practices is increasingly recognized. As Japan confronts contemporary challenges, such as an aging population and labor shortages, understanding the historical context of its economic evolution can inform future policies. By learning from past successes and failures, Japan can navigate its current economic landscape more effectively, ensuring sustainable growth while fostering a resilient workforce. This historical perspective is crucial for grasping the complexities of Japan's economy and its ongoing transformation in a rapidly changing world. In recent years, Japan has recognized the pressing need to reform its work culture to improve work-life balance, leading to initiatives like the Atak Katakaku Workstyle reform. This reform aims to address the long-standing issues of overwork and burnout that have plagued Japanese employees. Atak Katakaku, which translates to work-style reform, encourages companies to adopt more flexible working arrangements, including the promotion of shorter work weeks and reduced overtime. The intended benefits of this reform are multifaceted. It seeks to enhance employee well-being, boost productivity, and create a healthier work environment that fosters creativity and innovation. By prioritizing work-life balance, the reform aims to cultivate a more engaged and motivated workforce. However, implementing these changes is not without its challenges. Many Japanese companies have deeply ingrained cultures that prioritize long hours and face time, making it difficult to shift mindsets and practices. Resistance from management and employees accustomed to traditional work norms can hinder the adoption of shorter work weeks and reduced overtime. Additionally, there is concern that reducing hours may lead to decreased output, particularly in industries where high productivity is expected. Striking a balance between maintaining competitiveness and ensuring employee well-being remains a significant hurdle for organizations navigating these reforms. Despite these challenges, the potential impact of work-style reforms on attracting foreign workers is noteworthy. As Japan grapples with labor shortages due to its aging population, creating a more appealing work environment is essential for drawing in talent from abroad. Foreign workers often seek opportunities that offer a better work-life balance, and reforms like Atak Katakaku can position Japan as a more attractive destination for skilled professionals. By demonstrating a commitment to improving working conditions, Japan can enhance its global competitiveness and diversify its workforce. Ultimately, the success of these reforms will depend on the willingness of companies to embrace change and prioritize the well-being of their employees, paving the way for a more sustainable and inclusive work culture. The future of Japan's economy and workforce is poised for significant transformation as the country grapples with current demographic trends and economic challenges. With an aging population and declining birth rates, Japan faces a shrinking workforce that threatens its economic growth potential. However, there is room for optimism. By adapting to these demographic changes through innovation and strategic policy adjustments, Japan can harness new opportunities for economic expansion. Emphasizing technology, automation, and productivity improvements will be crucial in mitigating the impacts of a reduced labor pool. Industries such as robotics and artificial intelligence are already gaining traction, offering solutions to labor shortages while enhancing efficiency across various sectors. Despite these opportunities, Japan continues to face ongoing challenges in integrating foreign workers into its economy. Historically, the country has maintained strict immigration policies, which have limited the influx of skilled labor necessary to fill gaps in the workforce. While recent reforms have aimed to attract more foreign talent, cultural barriers and societal attitudes towards immigration can hinder successful integration. Foreign workers often encounter difficulties in adapting to Japan's unique work culture, which emphasizes conformity and long hours. Addressing these challenges will require a concerted effort from both the government and businesses to create inclusive environments that support diversity and foster collaboration. Japan's unique approach to immigration and labor has significant implications for its economic future. The country must strike a balance between preserving its cultural identity and embracing the benefits of a more diverse workforce. By implementing policies that encourage cultural exchange and understanding, Japan can create a more welcoming atmosphere for foreign workers. This, in turn, can lead to increased innovation and competitiveness in the global market. As Japan navigates these complexities, the integration of foreign talent will be essential for sustaining economic growth and addressing labor shortages. Ultimately, the future of Japan's economy will depend on its ability to adapt to demographic changes, embrace diversity, and leverage the strengths of both its domestic and foreign workforce to thrive in an increasingly interconnected world. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to bringing you more engaging discussions in the future.